Yeah, so like the AI, artificial intelligence, first I must tell you that artificial intelligence is not artificial. Artificial intelligence, the word says artificial intelligence, but to kickstart this artificial intelligence you need human intelligence, and nature is all pervasive. Nature has all the information and knowledge and all the intelligence, and we are just trying to speed up our processing or speed up our decision making through artificial intelligence, but it is the nature's intelligence which is being speeded up, it is being processed. So all the nature's laws, no nature law can be defied by artificial intelligence also. So a person who is not so powerful in many different areas, he can be a specialist, a subject matter expert in some area, and to utilize his intelligence he takes some amount of time, X amount of time. Now this X amount of time can be reduced by the use of artificial intelligence in his subject area also to speed up his decision making. Similarly, in different other areas of other domains, this decision making or this indulgence by this person can be even more better if he uses the AI tools, because he is not the subject matter expert of that the other system, the systems which he is not studied, or the subjects which he is not studied. So there again it is the nature's intelligence, but he is trying to become more powerful or gather the intelligence through the use of AI and become more powerful in decision making, in his productivity, in his efficiency, in many other areas. So this is what is artificial intelligence all about, the nature's intelligence. So I came across artificial intelligence about 20 years back, not by the word artificial intelligence per se, but with the advent of ICT, information communication technology, ICT technologies coming into our lives with the internet and so many other things, the expert systems also got evolved. And the expert systems, as I said, in that domain of decision making, used to take a better decision and an informed decision and a faster decision and always a correct decision for some machine controls. So that is when about 20 years back I first came across these expert systems, and with the word AI becoming more prevalent, now it is in our daily lives. Yes. Yeah, so education is a very important subject in our lives, and I said yesterday also during the conference, if you go back to our previous times, the mode of learning used to be transferred from the guru to the shishya earlier in the Gurukul system by shruti, by retentivity, by memory, and the transfer of knowledge was by memory. Then the books came into our lives, and they enhanced learning. You could refer to a book on a different time when your guru is also not present. You can learn more from a book. Then these books, with the advent of computers, they got augmented by computer based training, CBTs you call them. After this CBTs, there used to be some interactive manuals, they call it interactive educative technology manuals, and you could interact with these manuals through the 3D images. You can open up the cut section. If I'm talking about engineering, if you're trying to learn some art form, you could see a augmented reality or a virtual reality figure, and you could get assisted. So this continued to enhance the mode of learning, from the books to the computer based training to the interactive manuals, and now this AI has come into our lives. So in education, it's a very important tool for enhanced learning, for reinforcing learning to a higher extent. So if it used correctly by the teachers and students, if you could learn a subject 50% through conventional mode of learning, 60% through interactive mode of learning, you could go to 70-75%. Still there is a lot of time to reach 100%. Nature's intelligence is immense and it's absolutely infinite. So I would say in any particular subject, at least for basic understanding and reinforcement, AI can bring a lot of reinforcement into our learning. Plus for our teachers and students, it can bring in fun and gamification, creativity and art form. They go hand in hand with learning. So any knowledge system, if it is not augmented by creativity and art form, the learning is limited. But once it is augmented by creative things and art forms, there could be enhanced learning. So there again I would say that AI plays a great role in diversification of the same knowledge and attacking or penetrating the student from different directions and augmenting and reinforcing that concepts, and it can be very nicely utilized. But there are other issues involved with respect to education, and those challenges will always be there with any technology. Yes, so you see that you're also hearing a lot about how collective wisdom is very important, how exchange of ideas is very important. I'm talking to you now, I'm replying to your questions, but I'm learning myself. The clarity of my thought is happening even better. So I know something, but when I'm answering your questions, there is some bit of clarity emerging from the subject I know. So similarly, these exchanges, these conferences are they have a very important role in the integration of knowledge, and we have to go together, and we have to do it constructively together, and that's where we are going to make a larger impact. So it's a method of learning, it's a method of going together and way forward, and Agastya has taken a very good lead in this direction by organizing this at the very apt time. You see, as everybody is seeing, we are at the cusp of these things. No matter what, West is going to utilize AI because these tools are getting developed. So we have to have our own tools, AI tools, which penetrate in our vernacular languages or other ways, in our own methodologies of teaching methodologies and assessment methodologies and other education methodologies. So Agastya has done a great job or service to the nation by organizing this conference, and I'm sure this will play a very crucial role. The outcomes here, what emerges, or what are the learnings we take up, the takeaways from here, they could it could play a crucial role in the formative years of our education system, perhaps. This Kuppam campus is very nicely developed. It's very creative. It's far away from the maddening crowd, and it's an ideal place to engage for teacher training, for student STEM engagements. And the way this has been curated and maintained, with the flora, fauna and the architecture, is absolutely inspirational, and it should grow in this direction further to engage more and more number. India is a huge country, and we should have more and more such campuses. So this campus can inspire a whole lot of mushrooming of campuses like this all across India, and this campus should have more footfalls for people to engage and integrate together.